Hi and welcome to my second of 3-minute features. This time episode is on fields. As always, please follow me on LinkedIn, Twitter and on my blog, or subscribe below. Enjoy! Starting with the new entity I created last time, select New, then Field. Come to the right, which has a display name and a field name for you to enter the detail. Name cannot be changed once you hit Save. Next is the type. Demonstrate each type. I added one of each to a modal form and display on the right how the default for each type behaves. There are certain properties of fields that are always present. Required ensures that there must be data in this field when saving. Searchable means that this field is visible for all users who have entity access in Views and Advanced Find. Usually this will be ticked. Calculated or roll-up fields allow you to summarize other fields to suit your business needs. Under Advanced Options, give your field a description. The other options available depend on the field type you enter. Here, a simple text field has a maximum length. Be conservative over your field sizes as best practice. Text has a maximum size of 4,000 characters. On the form, this is rendered with only one line. The text area has the same restrictions as text. The designer can decide on how many lines to display. Email is still a text field in the backend database, but is rendered with the control allowing the user to click an email from the page. The same for URL, popping open the website. Ticker field links directly to the MSN Money website to give a quick view of the stock. Phone allows interaction with your telephony provider or Teams to directly dial the number. Auto number effectively gives each record a more user-friendly or quotable reference to the record. You can establish what the prefix is and the number range. It gives you a preview of the format. On the form, this number only appears when you save the record. The first number format is whole number. This does not allow decimal places to be entered, and you can also establish a minimum and maximum values, which helps with data entry. A warning to the user when the entry doesn't match is given. Duration is a special feature which allows the user to select a duration from a drop-down. The result is stored as a number in the database. Time zone presents the user a list of international time codes, and the database stores just a numeric representation of it. Language is similar, with the only organizational enabled languages listed. Date and time presents the user with three controls: a date picker and an hour and minute drop-downs. Behavior options means that the data is stored either as a coordinated universal time and translated to the user's current time zone, or you can say it is independent of the time zone, recorded and displayed as entered. The next type only renders a date picker, but still has the behavior of time zones. Currency is a numeric data type, but also creates a couple of extra fields when you hit save. As the user enters the data, it's saved in the currency selected and also calculated and stored in the base currency of your system. This allows you to roll up opportunities in a common currency. Customer is a special field that can either have a lookup to a contact or account. The user can choose either. Decimal number allows you to define min and max again, but also how many decimal places. Val is only used currently in Canvas apps and flows. It stores binary data and has a max size of 128 megabytes. Useful for catching images, PDFs, etc. in a Power App. Floating point number is very similar to decimal, having the same restrictions, but is only stored as an approximation to your real number. This is done for performance reasons. Normally there will be no difference to the end user. Lookup field links records together. This creates a parental relationship to the entity you select. Multi-option sets is a great tool for data entry. Customizer decides on the options that you have to display and is presented as a list where they can choose one or more of them. The options are stored globally across your organization. Multi-line text is for large paragraphs of text. You are limited to 1 million characters in this. Option set is identical to the multi-version but restricts the user to only one choice. And finally, two options is a specific option set for yes or no, on or off options. The user toggles between the two. Now that we have done for the options, I'll hit save. At this point the field is not created. It is highlighted in bold to show those that have not been saved yet. You can go back and tweak the properties before you hit save entity. And that's it. That was a bit rushed. I must try and pace myself better and understand how much content there is. Next time I'm going to start doing relationships and building up a data structure. As always, follow me on these links here. See you soon. Bye.